You probably heard this saying, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. A lot of people think success is all about talent, hard work, and determination. Those things matter, but what many people don't realize is that the people around you can either become fuel to your journey or dead weight that keeps you stuck. Sometimes the biggest obstacle to your growth isn't your lack of opportunity, it's the people sitting closest to you. Let's talk about it. One of the hardest lessons in life is realizing that everybody that started the journey with you isn't meant to finish with you. People grow, people change, people evolve. The problem happens when you're trying to become something greater while the people around you are comfortable staying exactly where they are. You start talking about goals, they start talking about excuses. You start talking about investments, they start talking about spending. You start talking about building, they start talking about partying. Now understand, this don't exactly make them bad people. It just means you're heading in different directions. And if you're not careful, you'll slow yourself down trying to carry people who have no intention of moving forward. See, success requires different decisions. Sometimes those decisions involve creating distance. Have you ever noticed how you start acting like the people around you? If everybody around you complains, eventually you start complaining. If everybody around you is negative, eventually you become negative. If everybody around you makes excuses, eventually excuses start sounding reasonable. Energy spreads, mindset spreads, habits spread. The people around you influence how you think even when you don't realize it. That's why successful people are intentional about who gets access to them. Not because they think they're better than anyone, but because they understand influence. If you're trying to build something great, then you need people around you who's gonna challenge you, inspire you, push you. Not people who constantly pull you backwards. Let's be honest, everybody claps when you're struggling. One of the saddest things you will encounter on your journey is realizing that some people want you to do well, just not better than them. Everybody supports the dream when it's still a dream, but once progress starts showing up, everything changes. Now let the jokes start, let the criticism start. Not people question your motives. Not people say you changed. Why? Because your growth forces them to confront their lack of growth. There's a reason they call it crab in a bucket mentality. When one crab starts climbing out, the others pull it back down. And unfortunately, some people operate the same way. Don't let someone else's limitations become your ceiling. One conversation can change your life. One mentor can change your life. One business partner can change your life. One connection can open a door you've been trying to kick down for years. That's why it's important to surround yourself with people who speak possibility instead of limitations. People who say, why not? Instead of, that'll never work. People who see opportunity where others see obstacles. People who hold you accountable. People who tell you the truth. People who want to see you win. See, the right circle doesn't just celebrate your success, they help create it. Not everybody deserves access to your vision. Sometimes we talk too much and we tell everybody our plans, everybody our goals, everybody our next move. Then they wonder why we feel discouraged, because we're sharing dreams with people who don't understand them. Every vision starts fragile. It needs protection, it needs nurturing, it needs the right environment. Think about planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You water it, protect it, you give it time. Treat your goals the same way. Protect them from negativity, protect them from doubt, protect them from people who can't see what you see. Now, before I wrap this thing up, I want you to ask yourself one question. Who in my life is helping me get closer to the goal? And who is keeping me from them? This ain't about abandoning people. This ain't about acting superior. This is about being intentional. Your environment matters. Your circle matters. Your conversations matter. See, the company you keep determines how far you go, because eventually you become what you consistently surround yourself with. So if you want to reach the next level, sometimes the first step isn't changing your goals, it's changing your circle. Remember, everybody can't go where you're trying to go.
Message! Love and tell, I don't know what you're waiting on. Sitting by the phone, looking at your smart TV. Your laptop or computer or whatever you use to. Just go over to YouTube, please. PowerCircle.